Hello, everyone. This is Catwoman.
And this is Gadget Goddess. And we are
your homegirls of tech.
Here on the Gadget Chats podcast. Welcome and happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday. Everybody coming off of that deals high from Black Friday and Cyber Monday. I hope everybody got some really good gifts for themselves and for others. So while we go through all of the things on here, let us know in the chat, what have you gotten yourself that was a really good deal or for somebody else? So starting with our first segment, we're going to start off with ¿Qué pasa? What is going on with us? First and foremost, I'd like to say hi to our Spaniard listener.
Yay!
Bienvenido! So far, we love all of our listeners. So we've had listeners from the United States, United Kingdom, Sweden, Puerto Rico, Jamaica, Japan, South Africa, France, and Spain. Thank you for listening to us. Appreciate y'all. And then in other stats, we are at 209 subscribers. Yay! That clap is very long. So we still haven't beat you, Gadget Goddess. What are you? Have you gotten up from 210 subscribers?
Let me see how many subs I got. You can carry on while I'm being nosy.
Yeah, so we're at 209 subscribers. We appreciate all of them. It's been like for I think about a month or two now that Kimmy and we've been comparing it to her channel. She only has one video, but she has
I have 214 subs.
214 subscribers. Yeah. So it's funny, like we still haven't gotten over hers, but she has had more time because even though she only posted one video, it's
been like 4 years.
Yeah. You've been on YouTube for over 4 years. And then what's going on with our Twitter? So we have 123 followers.
Yay! Since y'all don't like my clapping, it's too long.
Yeah, we got to do our own artificial clapping. Back to the clapping drawing board. And then on our Facebook, we have 70 followers. Thank you. And then on our Instagram, we have 106 followers. And then on our Twitch, we have 9 followers. Simply Beth, thank you so much for following us. Appreciate you very much. So as far as, what people have posted in the comments, let's see if anybody has said anything.
No, people are talking about the troll. We've had to have booted a couple of times. That's about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we can move on.
Well, I guess thanks for the engagement, troll. See you next time when you come out from under the bridge. Yeah, so if anybody wants to share their deals or whatever, share them in the comments. We go live on YouTube, which is where we're doing it for those who are listening. And engage with us. For today's shout out, we would like to shout out Alexis Thomas. She has a podcast. It's called Just Kicking It, Friday, right? A Ladies' Night podcast. And it's awesome.
They're kicking it off Friday, right?
Yeah, so it's her first podcast is gonna be on the 6th. She did say it's gonna be a bi-weekly thing. Okay. But we will leave her links down below so that you can follow her on Anchor and then also on Twitter. She's awesome. You might also know her as Taking My Wife. So it's awesome that she's venturing out on her own thing. Just want to give her a shout out, and
we love everybody to see women do their own thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
And still support their man because she is very supportive of Mike.
Mm-hmm. And so far, it's available on Anchor, Breaker, Google Podcasts, Pocket Cast, Radio Public, Spotify, RSS, But, you know, Anchor, it takes about a week. So soon you'll see her be available in other things like Apple Podcast and all of the other major ones. So stay tuned. Subscribe to her. I would also like to share what she actually said, like in her audio. So I'm just going to share that as well. Okay, I want to make sure the volume is good.
Check whoa.
No, there's no whoa.
I'm messing with you.
Okay.
Do you hear something? I don't hear anything.
You don't hear it? Oh,
no.
Okay.
You over here jamming. I'm like,
oh yeah. Okay. So,
is it me, chat? Is it just her? Like, is she rocking out by herself?
I think it's me. I think I messed up. Take 2. Okay. I gotta refresh the page because I'll just go from where it left off. Okay. And
here we go.
Hi, I'm Alexis Jasmine, the host of Just Kicking It, a Ladies' Night podcast. Tune in bi-weekly as we discuss a variety of topics, ranging from relationships and food to fashion and culture. You know, the basic girls' night combos. So, come have some fun with me, and remember, every woman needs a ladies' night.
Hey,
that's nice. I love the background music. I'm just like, oh, jamming to it and everything. Do your thing, girl. Do your thing. So yeah, I will leave. Well, her link should already be in the description of this on YouTube, but we will leave the links everywhere that's pertinent. Oh, I got a brush in the background. Hold on now. I got my cat brush in the background. Okay. Back to focusing. Okay. All right, great. So check her out and yeah, show her love. Do we have any tech deals to share?
No, I figured Black Friday. I'm not trying to compete with. I was kind of upset when I found out that the Switch was $100 at Walmart though. For Black Friday.
100? Which one, the light?
No, the regular was 100.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, Mr. Kevin was peeping it and trying to find a good deal, and
they were sold out.
You didn't know about that one?
Yeah, I didn't know about that either.
And was it all Walmarts?
I don't know, but ours was, the light was regular price. The regular Switch was $100.
Oh my God. Yo, my glitch community let me down because the lowest we got to was like $298 for the Switch, and then you get a $25 Amazon gift card.
Oh, you get them on Swapper almost new for like $270.
Yeah. I mean, that's just like a $30 difference. Might as well get in here.
That's why I say you might as well just get on the Zon.
Yeah.
Yes, I call it the Zon. It has a title.
New tech purchases.
Isn't that pretty? It reflects. Listen. So this is the V50S. Thank you. Dual screen. I got it from Sean Williams. So it's still officially an import. Because like when I open it up, I have my weather and Korea's weather on my widget. I need to take more pictures. Like people have been asking me about pictures. I took a couple before the stream of myself, but I've been so busy lately. I hadn't had opportunity to take many pictures, but multitasking is fun. I like being able to do two things at the same time, have the whole browser. That's how reflective it is. I was cleaning it off. Yeah. You can see the tissue in my hand and you can see me.
You can see the iPhone too.
Right. So yes, I definitely use it. Like if I need a mirror, it's a mirror,
Wow. That's awesome.
So yes, so far
Have
so
you
good.
been gaming with it?
I have played Final Fantasy 15. No issues yet. My pinball games and things like that.
Don't wish no bad luck on yourself. You said yet.
I'm not gonna crap on it, but I do think it'll get warmer than other phones.
Mm-hmm.
The
and do you find are there any times when you find it difficult to use?
Well, see, so default, I have it set to open up both screens. Sometimes that's a bit much for me. So there's a button where you can shut it off. So I'll shut off one screen. And then if I just want to quickly shut off screen, I just flip it around and it just cuts it off. So by default, both are on. Mm-hmm. And I turn it around and it turns it off.
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah. That's awesome.
But yeah, it's good for like watching videos, watching YouTube. Mm-hmm. I've learned to like, if I want to use the whole screen for an app, I'll go through the browser because a lot of apps don't work on the wide screen.
Yeah.
So I've been working on workarounds.
Well, thanks for sharing the workarounds. I'm sure other people who have the phone might try to utilize that as well.
Yeah, the whale browser is heaven sent because you can bookmark Twitter, Instagram. So you're scrolling up the whole page versus, I got Twitter over here and Instagram over here. I want the whole experience. Give me the whole thing.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. Purchase for yourself. Congratulations.
Yay, me. This is my 9th phone of the year.
Wow. That's a lot.
Hey, but I feel validated. Once we get to one of my last articles that I picked, we'll talk about that.
Okay. So I don't have a picture of what I got.
What'd you get?
I got more RAM for my computer. So now I'm at 128 gigabytes of RAM.
Y'all are the rammiest couple that I know.
It came in handy. Not only that, but we got this like super powerful router, and so far it works really, really well. The internet is fast, and we do a lot of things. I haven't felt it lag in any of the situations that I was doing. When I was on the live stream on Wire Wednesday with Tana on Tana's channel, I was downloading firmware, and that's like 5 gigabytes of firmware, and then uploading it to my Android file host, and I was still fine on the live stream. There was no problem. So
I really missed y'all last week. Yeah, y'all don't know how tough it is to be on a stream and not be able to see the panel.
Oh yeah,
that was really rough.
That was your tech woe.
Yes, but I didn't get any updates or anything. Like I'm running fine today. Don't get it.
Yeah, that's weird, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know what was going on. I was trying to help you out too. I'm like, try this, try that. And you still kept getting a black screen. We could see you, but you couldn't see us.
Yeah, it was fine. I needed a week off, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Wow. That's your computer telling you need to simmer. No! My daughter's Christmas gifts came in today. We got them Note 9s. And then I thought, oh, wow, we need cases. So I ordered some Armadillo Tech cases for them because they're going to need it.
I got my son a laptop. That's what he wants. Nice. Yeah, they didn't get the top of the line, not the lowest. He got an ASUS. So we'll see how that works out because he's been using a hand-me-down. And, after so long, it's just like, bleh. So
and what does he say he mainly uses his laptop for?
The same stuff that he would use a phone or a tablet for, but
he just wants a bigger canvas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know the feeling. I wish my phone was the size of this canvas. No, I don't. That would be very awkward. To
big as your monitor?
Yeah, I don't mean it though. I take it back. No, I think that a 7.2 inch like you have on your Mate 20X would be like the
that'd be perfect
size
for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, and I'm going off topic for a second, did you happen to watch the video I sent you on that phone that you wanted so bad last year?
Yes. Yeah. The price has not come down, but that's okay. They're not really in a rush to get any deals out for it or anything like that. But yeah, it was by TK Bay. He did a review on the FX1 Pro, which is the
I couldn't
phone
remember
with
the name of it. That's what I was like, that phone.
I saw it. I was just like, oh my God, he having so much fun. He gave his initial impression. He didn't do a review yet because he just got it. But if you go to his video, he's asking for questions. So that way when he reviews, he could like test it out or whatever. So if anybody here is curious, go to his video, TK Bay, and post any questions that you have about his longevity and how he's been using that phone. But I was definitely jealous in a good way. I was happy for him, but you've
been very good this year. You've been the opposite of me.
I'm trying.
Like, I want that. I'm gonna sell this so I can get it. I want that. I'm gonna sell this so I can get
it. I've just been like, I want that, but in this color. And if it's not in that color, I'm not getting it. Point blank, period. It's just there's so many compromises with the Note 10 that if I'm going to get it, I might as well get it in the color and the size that I want. So it is.
I understand, but I was able to I got my money back out of most of my phones this year. I didn't really take any losses.
Yeah.
So I'm sticking with it.
I don't want to give up anything. I keep my phones and I don't sell it.
Yeah, you keep them forever.
I keep all of them.
I will be keeping my Huawei's though, because I just have a feeling I'm gonna have to wait for my next one. Although the Tech Leaks video of the Mate 30 Pro had me like, I need that phone. I don't care if it doesn't have Google Play services. Give me that phone.
Yeah. Which is cool because one of the articles that we're going to talk about today is Huawei. So that's
like, oh, how much is that? Okay, let's move on. I'm off topic. Sorry.
Oh no, it's cool. I was just checking the comments to see if anybody posted at a glance what they got. Nobody really shared anything.
Tripping. We were talking about TK Bay, B-A-Y, not B.
Yeah, TK Bay. His video. Sorry if I wasn't clear. Yeah, TK Bay. Two Phones said that one of his friends that text now is giving away an iPhone 7 with phone service for free. So that's a deal.
Yeah, I was telling Catwoman. No, I wasn't telling Catwoman. I was telling Tana that I have AAA, and AAA is like, oh, come on and join Sprint. We'll give you $500 to buy you an iPhone.
500? That's like half of an iPhone.
Yes, but I want my phone to work.
Yeah, that's the main thing, right?
Yeah, so giving me a phone or paying for half of it and it doesn't work for me.
No.
What are you going through over there? I'm over here looking at your screen. Okay.
Oh. Sorry, I'm distracting you. Okay. So let's go on to some articles that we want to share with you guys and talk about. So the first one is, this ring uses a fake fingerprint to protect your biometrics data. So this is the workaround to the workaround.
Yeah, I was going to say the workaround to the workaround?
Yeah, the workaround to the workaround. So instead of putting your password, you put your fingerprint. And now, companies, their database are being breached. So people's fingerprints and stuff are being let loose out to hackers. And so now people are like, hey, here's a fake fingerprint on a ring, which I give them points for creativity. But what if you lose the ring?
My fingerprints are everywhere anyway. Like, I was fingerprinted as a Girl Scout. I worked for the post office. Like, the federal government got all my stuff. What am I hiding?
Well, I mean, it's not for that. It's just so, like situations that happen, like in London, where their company got hacked and their fingerprints biometric was accessible. You can't change a fingerprint, right?
Right.
I mean, you could try to put another finger, but what if you got your whole hand fingers on there?
But imagine if they get into the government's database.
Well, so long. Call me Catwoman Doe. Thanks for that. So that's just I think that's a very rational way of thinking about it. What if you lose the ring? What if you're sleeping and somebody just has to tap the phone on the ring? I mean, you can feel something on your fingers, but you can't feel something on your ring. I don't know.
There's always a workaround to the workaround to the workaround. So why are we doing the workarounds is what I'm asking.
Yeah. So this is made by Kaspersky Labs. Are the ones that do the antivirus. And I'm not feeling this workaround, you know?
And it's ugly. Anyway, it's not a very attractive ring.
You do have a question by Trenton Marshall. Yeah, he says fingerprinted as a Girl Scout. What kind of CIMS is that?
Yeah, I was fingerprinted as a Girl Scout.
Yeah, I was fingerprinted when I went to Disney. It's so commonplace now, I guess. Tech Loving Mama says that it's like Samsung Pay, where it disguises your number that stores it, so you don't have a real account information. Kinda, except it's a fingerprint. So, you know, it's a fingerprint. It's not a fingerprint of a fingerprint. It's just a fake fingerprint. Whereas Samsung has your real card number associated
and they put out a fake
card number. Yeah. And then this one is, you don't use your fingerprint for a fingerprint. You use a password for a fingerprint. So, yeah, it's kind of similar. It's not like copying the copy. It's like an alternative. Sorry, I'm doing mental gymnastics right now to kind of clarify it. But I think y'all know what I'm talking about. So Sneed Mobile Tech says they fingerprint at Chuck E. Cheese. Where did they do that? Which one?
No, I've been to the ones where you stick your finger thingy in the thingy. But see, here's the deal.
One for so long.
It's kind of like our school system. Any of us can go eat lunch with a child. Like, if you're a volunteer or whatever, you can go eat lunch with a child. But you scan licenses or whatever, so that keeps the sex offenders out. So I'm sure they fingerprinted Chuck E. Cheese so you don't have pedophiles running around in Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah.
I get it.
And so Trent said, "Hey man, you seen my fake fingerprint around here?" My fake fingerprint.
And it's so appropriate
without my fake fingerprint.
But he's holding up his hand, so it's just like, yeah, I got my fake fingerprints right here now.
All he needs is a ring on that hand.
You're right.
On his avatar. Voila. Now he's a spokesperson for Kaspersky's fake fingerprint. But I wonder if it will work with like Qualcomm, where like it has to be a real finger, quote unquote, because the sonic vibration and all that stuff.
Yeah. And it warms up so it knows, like it feels like a human finger.
I'm sure they thought of that type of stuff ahead. Yeah. But we'll see if they actually come out with it. I know it's like in the works, and how much it's going to cost. I mean, how much does a fingerprint cost? And what if it turns out to be a fingerprint of somebody that's born in the future? I mean,
Stop it.
I'm sorry. I guess I think too deeply about these things, but you gotta kind of think about the future. You and your sound effects.
Yes, but Catwoman, it might be somebody's future fingerprint. Or maybe it's somebody from the past. You might be using the caveman's fingerprint, you know?
Ooh.
Look at you. You like that. You like that.
Yeah, I like that theory.
Stop it. Let's move on. We're going to move on to the next one.
Let's move on from the fingerprints. So the next one is the brother of drug lord Pablo Escobar launches a $349 foldable smartphone.
It looks like the Flex Pi, if you're listening. And I showed this to Tana. And if you go to the website, like this is the article. The website has not safe for work advertisement, like literally one of the girls in one of the videos, she has a piece of tape over each nipple. That's all she has on. And she's showing this phone. And
okay,
I was like,
click on it.
No, you can click on it, but the videos are at the bottom. You're fine as long as you don't go to the bottom. But
where all the bad stuff is.
Right. The first video was, they were walking around lingerie. It was a bunch of chicks. And the second video was actually a good advertisement.
This one?
Yeah. So that was the first video. That one's kind of safe. It's on YouTube. You can watch that. You can't leave comments.
Okay.
The second one is the advertisement. The third is somebody using the phone. And the fourth is the might as well be naked chick. Like, so that's your listing of videos.
Okay.
But it's got a Snapdragon 855 in it. It's $350 if you get the 128 gig. I think the 512 is $500. This will sell to people.
Cheaper? Is this cheaper than the FlexPi?
Yeah, FlexPi was $1,000.
Oh my god. Senor Escobar.
This is his brother.
Not the popular one.
His phone out. And
yeah.
Hey, Lethal, there's a link to this article, or it's going to be a link to this article with this podcast. And the article
is in the description. I put it.
Okay, and the article has the link to where you can buy the phone, and that's where all the ads are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the link is going to be located. Where is it? Here, down at the very bottom, underneath the.
Well, you can read it to them, like if you're listening. I think it's something that I don't have mine pulled up because I accidentally closed mine out.
You want me to click on it?
Well, just read it. What's the website's name?
Escobar's website.
Oh, okay. Click it. Then it'll be at the top so you can read it. That's the same article. See, we're still safe here.
Yeah.
What's the link at
This
the
is
top?
safe? Okay, wow.
Yeah, this is safe.
This is safe?
It gets worse when you go down.
I will definitely know kids better be trying to order this or saying, hey, mommy,
so
papi,
what's the link, silly?
EscobarInc.com.
So there's your link.
Yeah.
But to me, I was like
/product/fold1.
Well, I think if you just put that part in, it'll come up.
Let's see if you just click the regular website.
I think people can use this as a tablet for $350.
Does it have all the bands?
It says at the top that we're on the site where it says it works with all carriers and it's unlocked. Did you see that at the top?
Yeah, Unlock works with all network carriers. I mean, just because it works doesn't mean it works well, right?
I can't see it. It's like the FlexPi. I can't see how this would be something that somebody would want to use without a Bluetooth.
Yeah, and okay, sorry.
I told you.
I don't click on the
anything.
image.
No, you can't click anything.
Wow, their site is broken. I only clicked on the. Okay, I didn't even click on images. I just clicked on one picture. Sorry, you guys.
Do you understand? I've been sharing soft porn with people all day, not meaning to. Look at this. Like, no.
I like the gold color. See, I wanted it to like do a close up of the case, but I'm scared to click on anything right now. But
I do think you can. I think you can click that one.
Well, I just clicked on one and it took me to. Let's see. Oh, okay, all right.
Look, good. We were holding our breath.
We're like, it's like we're playing image roulette. So this is the case. It's like a leather case. What do you think about the logo? I like the logo.
I love the logo. I actually do like the. But
the thing is that if this is the brother,
but this one folds both ways.
Why is it PE?
Because he's going to use his brother's name. That's what's going to.
So he's actually going to call this line Pablo Escobar, because in the logo it's a P and an E together. Is his brother Peter Escobar?
That's what's going to sell. He can't say Pablo Escobar's brother phone. You know.
Well, what's his name? That's what I'm saying. What's his name?
I don't know, but it folds both ways. So it's not. I think the other one only. I think the FlexPi only went one way.
I like the gold finish. I like the way the logo looks. I don't like how big it says here, Fold 1.
Right.
And
then
at the bottom,
just something they put up there.
copyright. A big old, what is that, like font? 18, 20.
Oh, he wants to make it so nobody steals his stuff. It is huge back there, right?
When he was the one who stole it. Come on now.
Guess that's a flex pie all day long.
Yeah.
The Royale. With cheese.
Yeah. This is not a real picture. This is definitely a render.
Yeah.
And these are definitely renders.
But if you click on, you see second video? That's the safe one. Get out of these pictures before you run across something that's not safe.
There's a whole bunch of renders. I'm trying to get out of the renders.
You can't exit out of it. Here we go. We're going for the ride here.
Well, I wanted to click on this one where it has a picture of Pablo Escobar.
If you click on the second video, that's where it's giving you specs, and it's that one. The third one is somebody just playing with it. Just don't go to fourth. Free shipping?
I mean, whoever did it did the thing on this commercial.
Yeah, they. We're going to have to contact Adrian and see if these people, ask her to do the editing for this. It's nice. Look at that. And it's got them Tana flames at the end. Tana, did you do that? All right. And that's somebody.
I didn't want to play the audio because then we definitely.
Right.
Look at this. The goals.
Don't play the fourth one.
I'm not. I'm just showing.
The third one that's somebody playing with the actual phone. So you can't play the third one. Look at Tana, what I dare you.
The third one.
This one, yes. You get the one your mouse is on.
Okay.
Yes, you can play that one. That's somebody just.
The wallpaper is of Pablo Escobar when he was young. Like that is.
But look how quick he was swiping out of the stuff. It's not stuttering or anything.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay, scroll on back up before you make an epic error here.
I saw that tape and I'm just like, wait, that's only tape. Okay.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Yeah, it's tape. That's all it is. It's tape.
We're getting suggestions of people telling us to click the other videos. No. You can do it on your leisure. We will leave. Well, you can click on the link right now.
Yeah, the link is there. We told you.
You want to leave this video to go watch
come on back. After you have a moment with yourself, just come on back.
Yeah.
Either way.
Okay.
No judgment here. No judgment.
Is there anything else to be said about this phone? I want to see who's going to be the first person to review
I hadn't heard nothing. I had heard no one speak of it. So I was like, oh, $350? How many thumbs up if you're in the chat and you would buy this phone for $350? Oh, look at TK. I'm buying this right now.
These look like mug shots. This is the about section, and it looks like a mug shot, the founder and the CEO. If you go to the about section of EscobarInc.com, it shows a picture of the founder and the CEO.
Well, that man right there looks kind of pervy, like he might be in on like child pornography charges or something.
Yo, I don't trust any of them. I don't trust any of them.
Yo, your boy on the end though, he looked like he got that work. Like he got drugs galore. Oh boy.
But I'm trying to figure out.
Look at all these thumbs up for $350. It's available now. Y'all can go buy it for $350.
Yeah, you can buy it. Now. I don't trust putting my credit card information on this website. I honestly don't. I'm sorry. I probably would have if I didn't see those mugshots. It's like, how could you pay for top of the notch render and all this stuff?
Yeah, you watch the video, it's like, and then you look at these pictures, they like.
So they are located in Sweden. Down here at the bottom, they're located in Sweden.
Donna says that the FBI top 10. No, this is the Pablo Escobar foldable device.
Yes.
You know you want one, and you got that money.
Location in USA. Location in USA is actually.
No.
I don't know who it is. I'm in the contact us section of the website. to see where their company is located. They have 2 locations, physical locations, I guess. One in Colombia and the one in the USA, but the USA part of it is actually in Puerto Rico, not in in one of the 50 states. It's in a commonwealth. It's not in actually one of the 50 states that has a star. So, okay. They show a USA location and they show a Colombian location. They have a phone number and email address. But why they got a Swedish address at the bottom? Oh no, that's just who built their website. Web shop operated by Affidir AB.
That's him waiting for y'all to drop them credit cards. He's like, yeah. I'm about to take all your money.
This just gets wackier and wackier.
I need somebody in the chat to buy one of these phones. Your girl can't do it. I dropped money on my phone that I've misplaced already. Okay. Here we go.
This is the homepage. Why? This is the homepage.
They got phones in their mouth. See, they copying us.
I know they probably got.
We originated the phone in the mouth.
Yo, Emily needs to sue.
I need my money.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we've looked at everything we can about.
Okay, yeah, we've had fun with the Pablo Escobar phone, everybody.
Yeah. Moving on. This is an article by Gadget, by Igor Bonifaci.
Since we've been talking about Copa so much.
Yeah. Some people call it Copa, some people call it Kappa, tomato.
Well, whatever. YouTube is making another change.
Yeah, which is actually a beneficial one for us. So YouTube changes rules on violent game content to match movies and TV. So basically, Susan Wojcicki, she did a letter when she talked about COPPA and all the changes. But at the very end, I think like a lot of people were just like over it and didn't read it all the way to the end. I know I didn't read it all. I just went off of what people said. But somebody did point out that they are their goal, not just next year, but like in the immediate future, is to try to find advertisers that match and are willing to put their ads on mature content, which people has been asking for this for how long now? For 2 years. But they were so busy trying to make everybody family friendly and kid oriented that they didn't even really try to get mature advertisers. And if they did, they were just like way too mature. But now they're actually trying to find advertisers that would be suitable for mature-ish type content, which means more monetization, especially for video games, because video games, there's shooting and killing and stuff like that. And I also hope that this is beneficial for History Channel content creators, because a lot of History Channels had to leave YouTube and actually go to a different website because they do talk about wars and violence and real life situations that has happened before, and they've gotten demonetized. So this here is the tweet from Team YouTube. Starting today, scripted or simulated violence in video games will be treated the same as violent and other scripted content like movies and TVs. This means future gaming uploads with scripted or simulated violence may get approved instead of age restricted. So the difference between getting age restricted and just being approved is a big difference, because if you age restrict something, it cuts out a really large part of the demographic that watch YouTube. They make it 18 plus, but it's also like pseudo banned, so it's not like really recommended and things of that nature. So by just making it for general audiences, this is gonna be better. How do you feel about this, Kimmy?
I was shocked that you're happy about this. I'm not saying that I'm for violence on you, but I'm not a gamer. Yeah, I think most of those people go to Twitch anyway. But I do know some people do the gameplay, and it's just like, okay, how is this going to affect them? It puts them in the same category with the copper, copa, whoever you want to call it, people.
Yeah. Well, because YouTube is going to be moving in a new direction to where they don't want people that are under the age of 18 to come to YouTube. They're saying, hey, we want you to do a little bit more mature content, not to the point to where it's like grotesque or just really bad. Just we're accepting a little bit more mature, like, hey, you can probably curse a little, or hey, you know, violence is kind of okay. So unfortunately, before there, where there was just like, okay, this is mature, but kind of okay, kind of like a PG-13. Video games like Call of Duty and stuff like that were age restricted.
Right, but are we going towards a slippery slope? Whereas anything that's kind of like not even direct is going to start to be limited. Like, oh, you can make the assumption that XYZ happened, even though it might not have.
Well, YouTube tends to overcorrect. So I know that's what's going to happen. They're going to overcorrect, and they're going to allow like certain stuff that probably people are like, hey, this really shouldn't be allowed. But then it'll kind of correct itself, and then a new apocalypse thing is going to come.
Lethal, you were here at the start of the stream. Sorry to cut you off. Lethal, I sold my ROG last week. I don't have that phone anymore. I'm not like Catwoman. She keeps all her phones. I sell my phones to get the next device.
Yeah.
Because I'm a lowly state employee. I don't make a lot of money. So,
fun fact, the router that Mr. Catwoman got us is a ROG router.
Awesome. That's good.
So it's made for gaming. So that's fun.
Hey, I just thought it was interesting. I didn't know how many people had actually heard about it. So I said, let me
this is really good to share. So I don't know how long it's going to take them to find the advertisers that are okay with edgier content, but I think this is a step in the right direction because I don't want to be limited by a wall of just black and white, if that makes any sense. Like, one of the fun things about being human is the gray, you know, and a robot is not going to understand context, and that's one of the most difficult things.
I kind of feel like they're making up the rules as they go along, though.
Oh, absolutely. They don't know what they're doing. I mean, but if you had a company like this, would you have it all together by now?
It's like, it's kind of like when they try to make the laws for these, the drugs that aren't drugs. It's like, they're behind. So it's like, oh, we got to put all these things into effect. And it's just like, oh, y'all are behind.
Yeah.
It
takes a long time to correct things by a law because it has to go through a process. So a lot of these tech companies are trying to get it together before an extreme law is put in place. But that's what happens when you're allowing people to form an expression.
Yeah, but at the same time, once you put that fire out, you have another fire to put out. That's what's happening. Like, as you make a law for this, like I'm trying to think of what they call these drugs that aren't drugs. The marijuana that people are making, but it's not marijuana. Like, it's not. Either way, they're making the laws for these things, and by the time they fix that, then something else pops up, and then you have it's the same concept here, or it's kind of like a bad comparison is like the NFL. It's just like, if a player gets in trouble, even if law enforcement says he's cleared, we're not going to charge him with anything. NFL can come back and say, you ain't playing for the rest of the year just because we think you did something wrong. Yeah. So they're the judge, jury, and prosecutor, even though the law has said he's good.
Yeah. And that's the thing, though, because, with YouTube, they do rely on people coming on. And the thing is that when you just let regular people come on, it's a basket. You don't know what's going to come out. and some really good things come out of it, and then some really bad things come out of it. That's just how it is in a society. But what I don't agree with is that we don't know what the clear lines are. Even though I understand that there's a gray, we don't know like what's the problem is. Like, for example, somebody posted a video that what they do so that they can make sure that their videos are not going to get demonetized is first they upload the video unlisted to YouTube, just black with the word with the audio. If there's no problem with the audio, then they upload it unlisted with the audio and the video. If it shows that yellow sign, then what they do is they go to a different part of YouTube and they break the video up into 30-second increments. Then they upload that one by one to see where the demonetization comes in. Whatever that block of space is yellow, then they go to a different part of YouTube, which is the AI, and is the same AI that YouTube uses that takes pictures and say, okay, we think that this is a parking lot and it's a person and they're doing this or whatever. Or we think this is an image of childbirth, things like that. And then they upload each image of that 30-minute segment into that AI until they figure out which image is the one that's demonetizing them. Then when they figure that out, then they change that clip or, delete the clip or change the clip until the AI thinks that it's okay. But if we knew what the AI didn't want in the first place, you would just upload the whole video. The AI would say, okay, this is not good. Then it'll say which exact part and why, and then you don't have to do all of that editing and taking out the image and all this stuff. So if we knew what the clear rules are that the AI doesn't like, it's not that we are going to become bad actors. There's always going to be bad actors no matter what, but the stress will come down tremendously for content creators.
I'm with everybody in the chat. That's a lot.
It is a lot of work. It is. But imagine if it could just all be taken care of as soon as you upload the video, unlisted, you'll just get something saying, hey, at this point and that point, we don't think that this is right because of this word that was said or because of what this image
because we're going to keep doing things with
whatever.
Robots. It's cheaper to do it that way.
Yes, but the thing is that right now we don't know what the robot wants at all. Something that we think is like completely fine, it might think that it's something bad. Like at one point, it was somebody with their mouth open and they thought that it was violent. So
that's half of people's thumbnails nowadays, though.
Yeah. Yeah. So I wish that we had clear rules, but not with these insane walls where it's like you can't have any kind of thought whatsoever, and that no context can be, looked into. Whatever. That's too much.
Yeah, let's move on.
Y'all can check it out. Links down below. Okay. Next article is from The Verge by Sam Byford. Huawei's Mate 30 contains no American parts.
This is, to be clear, just the 30, not the Pro.
Yeah, just the 30. So, what'd you think?
I see what Huawei's trying to do here. We don't need you. We're going to show you that we don't need your components, even though they're still using components for other things. We can make a phone that does everything that it needs to do. Like when I found this article, they have their own maps coming and all that goodness. So it's just like, just see the tech leaks use that Mate 30 Pro though. They're using it without Google Play services.
Yeah.
And that's the way I'd probably do it. I wouldn't sideload Jack. It's just like, I like trying new things though. So that's not for everybody. But man, the CEO also said
what
this
do people
week,
expect? Because 1 month it's okay, it's cool to hang out with Huawei. Next month is not cool to hang out with Huawei. So this is just an organic thing that was going to happen to begin with. So
and the CEO is already saying that he's still trying to. He said, give him time. He's still gonna take out Samsung. So we're gonna see what he's gonna do. Because he said he gonna work some magic.
Hey man, I don't mind you getting in my pockets.
Hey,
just give me what I want.
If the specs are there and if it has the banging cameras it's always had, I'm in.
And the software is fluid. I'm down, right?
Right.
We're in it for the love of tech.
Right. That's why I dip back and forth between Android and Apple. That's why I like imports so much. They're different. They're slightly different, but then sometimes they're very different. So it's just like, give me different. I like being the only person in the room with my phone, the only person in my state, the only person on the plane. Like, and people are like, what's that? Yeah.
It's the future. Well, I'm glad that they are saying this out in the open, what components they're using, and the fact that they're not using American components for this particular phone. I do hope that it puts a fire under everyone else's butt to get this straight. You know, it's been 3 years, right? Since the whole ban Huawei thing happened. I mean, if there's no evidence yet, when is the evidence going to come?
It's like I was saying before, I want to see. Just like when I'm learning something, tell me why I'm doing what I'm doing. Don't just say, just do it. I need to know why I'm doing things. So,
yeah, need some receipts.
Yeah. So I will hold on to my Mate 20X. Sean Williams was so funny today. He didn't know they didn't drop a Mate 30X or weren't going to. And I said, oh no, that came out. I need the massive phone with the battery and the speed and the cameras. So.
Next article, New York Post. Women are increasingly, I don't like this sentence. Women increasingly spending money on tech, or women are increasingly.
Oh my! We're gonna go have an English class now.
Women are increasingly spending money on tech and not clothes. Woohoo!
You say it how you want, as long as it makes sense.
Yeah, by Lisa Fickenshire.
Okay, I gotta say that first sentence. Microchips are the new black.
Wait. Hey, come on, it's not the microchip.
How do you feel?
We are very productive people. You know, like we like our stuff to make sense and to look good. And that is one of the main things about tech, to make our life easier. So it just makes sense that women are finally.
Well, they are finally making devices geared towards women, though.
Yeah.
Before, if you wanted the smartphone, they all look like big, manly, muscular, raw smartphones. Now you can get them in pink. You get glittery cases. Like, yes. You didn't used to get that?
No.
I made my own cases for a while. For real.
5 years ago, that was not the thing.
Right.
But
so now
they're saying that. Oh, sorry. Go
ahead. No, I was gonna say, it's just some of us, they've realized that, oh, women like this stuff too. Let's throw some glitter back there. Let's make a nice watch band. See, I got little kissies all over my watch band today.
Oh, hold on. Let me make you big. Show them off.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah, little kissies. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I saw an article today. I didn't put it on here. Should have, I guess. Where there was a STEM award and the top 5 for all girls. I'm just like, yeah. Awesome. And my daughter, she went to a college today, the Polytechnic College in Florida, and she's like, she wants to do dual enrollment there for high school. So I was like, yeah, awesome. And she wants to do computer engineering. And it's good to hear that more from girls and women, and saying, hey, I like tech, and tech is also being catered more for women. Like we're finally getting a space in this. So that's awesome. I'm happy that you share this article. I think this is really good news.
Yeah, I like to throw like one of those feel good articles in. You know, we try to find them because we have those boogie. They're gonna take your information articles. So
yeah. There's a lot of those. Like there's a lot of those, unfortunately. Yeah. And I noticed too that I think also one of the reasons why women are also being into tech more is because the cameras are good.
Yeah.
And we love to take pictures, like, so it's organic, the fact that more women would be into tech and stuff like that, because almost everything kind of has a camera.
Even cameras like and robots. Filters.
Yeah.
They have imports that are catered to just selfies, like overseas. And that's what they do. And they have the filters built in to where you can do everything. Like I've seen fat people get skinny in a filter. And I'm like, you want to lose 50 pounds? Get that phone.
Yeah, get that phone. Definitely. Issa does tech. She shows a lot of imported phones, and I noticed that when she does her videos, she cares more towards the cameras, the filters, how easy it is to upload on Instagram. And I'm just like, yeah, do the damn thing. That's right. Tell us, because we're interested in that, and I'm interested in that. So she brings up some really good phones, but it's not only phones too, like devices that we use to communicate with others. Just like, for example, this webcam, robots, security systems. Their cameras are really good. So yeah. Leaving links down below for this article.
Yeah, it's a good feel-good article. Make you feel good.
So it's like, oh, I want to buy my baby something. What am I going to get her? Tech.
Or as a female, you say, hey, I'm not alone. Everybody, like, is a part of this article talks about a woman buying her Apple Watch at Walmart or something crazy. I do know, for me, I see more women wearing Apple Watches than men.
Yeah, because products, they look good and they're more accessories. Like, we're all about that. We're all about customization and looking sexy.
Yeah, you know how many bands I got for my Apple Watch? If I'm like, hey, I'm wearing red and white today, I'm going to wear my kissy band.
Best. All right, so on to the next article. This is by TechCrunch. So Google Photos adds a chat feature to its apps. So now you can share pictures directly from the Google Photos app. You do have to log in order to view the picture. You have to log in with your Google account in order to view the picture that somebody shared with you. I don't like it.
You don't like it?
I don't. It's another chat feature that I gotta follow. Gosh.
Okay, here's what I thought of. I haven't read this article, but I kind of felt like it was something that was kind of there already, because I've done videos and sent the Google photo link to somebody, and it was kind of like we could have an exchange that way, but it wasn't a separate app. It was built in.
Yeah.
So I didn't feel like it was like a big deal. But
I just feel like a picture is a picture. You're going to share it either text message or on Facebook or on Twitter. And then now you got to think about Google Photos chat. I'm so tired of photos. And then, you know, Google's not going to keep up with them. They're going to delete it anyways. Like,
oh, no. I had to go back and delete pictures out of Google Photos. They ain't deleted jack. You know,
yeah.
I'm like,
no, I'm just talking about the chat feature.
Oh.
There's chat feature.
Oh, yeah. Because I never delete any chats. I like receipts.
Yes. But think about it. where your purse just has too many receipts. That's what I feel like with my phone. My phone just has
Well,
too many receipts.
Hey, I will give you a warning. Last year, I accidentally it wasn't accidentally. I put a memory card into my Samsung tablets that did not belong to me. And now in my Time Hop and in my Google Photos, I see these pictures that never belonged to me that pop up in my daily activities. So if you don't want somebody's stuff in your Google Photos, don't put them in your Android devices, because you will have their photos forever unless you go through and manually delete them all. And if they had hundreds of photos, kind of like I have hundreds of photos, I wouldn't want to put any of my memory cards in anybody else's phones either. You might be shocked.
That happened to me, but the opposite. I had one of my daughters use one of my SD cards. I didn't have anything like completely bad or whatever, but I'm just like, okay, this is really weird. Give me back the SD card. I should have given you an empty one. But now they have those pictures.
They have your pictures, yeah.
And I'm just like, Google, nobody told you to upload those.
No, it automatically takes them. I never asked the pictures to be put in my Google Photos.
It just does it, right?
Right.
It's mad annoying. Like, come on, Google.
Oh, it was like, ooh, new photos. We're gonna take those. Put them in with all yours.
For a company who wants to charge for space now, stop instantly grabbing stuff. Go away, Google. Oh my God.
I never owned any of this stuff. Oh, this isn't my picture. I was like, okay. Look, my memories for today. I didn't do that. Where is this? You know? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd have to get real bored to go through and delete them all, but I probably need to.
One time, one of my old text messages went into my daughter's phone because I gave her my old phone number that I wasn't using anymore. And AT&T saves 90 days worth of text messages, but if you never delete them, they save it all. So I've, emptied out the phone, everything, gave it to her. And then all of a sudden, it was an exchange between me and Mr. Catwoman, just like being lovey-dovey to each other. I'll put it that way.
Hashtag 8 hours.
She sent me a screenshot saying, "Can I delete these messages, please?" And I'm like, oh my God. Yes, I'm sorry. So yeah, learn something about how the actual AT&T saving text messages things work. My poor kid was scarred.
Oh yeah, I had a friend that scarred her son too, and I was just like, she said, I feel like such a horrible mom. And I was just like, yeah, certain things are made to be deleted after they're done.
Well, I told her, on the bright side, we are a loving couple.
We didn't want to know that much, Mom.
I know, right? All right. So you're all for it, and I'm just over it for these.
I just don't think it's a BFD. I don't. So.
Yeah. Okay, next.
Somebody else sent me this article, and I didn't look at it then.
This is a CNET article.
I never lie, people. I never lie.
It's okay. This is a CNET article by Shara Tevakin. Qualcomm tries again with bigger, better ultrasonic fingerprint reader. So they're going to make the ultrasonic fingerprint reader more sonic-y, and the space where you put your finger more real estate. Their new processor is coming, the 865, right? So it just makes sense that it would be bigger and better. I would expect no less. If they just came out with the same fingerprint ultrasonic one with the itty bitty space, I would be highly disappointed. So as much as this is news, this is kind of a given because we're on to the next iteration. And remember how with the S10s, or was it the Note 10s, so you could spoof the fingerprint, any fingerprint, when you put on a certain screen protector.
Yeah.
And supposedly that should have gotten fixed by now, and it's not going to happen again. But we'll see. I mean, time will only tell. That's how I feel like about this article. I feel like you're better.
I just like having the option of facial recognition along with my fingerprint. Because I'm lazy.
I mean, I've been waiting for the longest for the fingerprint to be under the display. And it's kind of like, because it's such little space. So I'm happy that it's going to be a bigger space. But I guess we just have to use it in order to be impressed. I don't know what else to say about this article. And that was our last article.
Yay!
Woo!
I get 2-day battery.
Oh, that's nice. So you're getting 2-day battery with the LG V50S?
Yes.
Oh, wait, I said it wrong. It's the LG V50S ThinQ.
Dual screen. You want to say it all?
Dual screen. Oh, wait, is the dual screen after the S or before or after the ThinQ?
It's after the ThinQ.
Oh, the LG V50S ThinQ dual screen.
Hey! Try to say that 3 times.
No. So, Tech Woes, you had one last week on Wednesday.
I'm blaming StreamYard for that.
It's a
Where's
Tech
my
Woe.
I did have fun playing by myself since I couldn't see the panel with my little sound box here. So
It was like you were in the show with Jason Momoa called C, where you were blind and you couldn't see anyone, but you had to interact with them.
Yeah, but I had fun. I had a ball.
Me too.
And I drank 2 bottles of wine.
Oh my gosh, that is amazing.
I'm
still not done with the 2 bottles here. This still looks like they could go on for days.
Easy's wife's birthday is this weekend, I think.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope they're doing something fun.
What is broke, TK? Oh, you're talking about your somebody has a flippy phone and it's broke? Listen, when I'm at work, I set it up on the desk like that. I was like, hey, y'all saw my ring light.
Yeah. So basically it's its own kickstand.
Well, I stand it up just like you got the Exxon M. That's how I stand it up.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Do you feel like it's easily breakable?
Nah, because it goes all the way around, so it's not like it stops at any point.
Mm-hmm. Do you think it's gonna get timely updates? What, you did drop it? You dropped it.
Here's what happened. What had happened was I had it in my purse on the bed, and I thought I put my purse on the bed. Listen, every day this week I have not been able to come straight home. I've had different things that I need to do. I got my eyebrows done yesterday. My son got his haircut today. So it's just like, and I had to get gas. Your girl been riding on the same gas for 3 weeks. That never happens either. I have no life. I've been going to work, coming home. So I had to get gas because I was down to 12 miles to empty when I got to the gas station. So I got home, tossed the purse on the bed, go back and say, okay, I got potty break time. And then I heard some go boom, 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 boom. So purse is in the floor, phone is on the floor like that. And I was like, but there's not a scratch on it.
Oh, that's good.
I do have a third-party case though. Sean included that too. Sean is a great set. He's like me. When I buy from somebody or somebody buys from me, they're like, you got everything. I don't need to buy anything. So I didn't need to buy anything.
That's awesome. That's really awesome to find somebody that comes with a lot of stuff when you buy.
Yeah, kind of like when I sold you the Huawei and you had like 1 billion cases.
Yeah, still got them cases.
It already had a tempered glass installed. I did go buy a matte screen protector for the second one.
Yeah.
So because I like matte screen protectors. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of weird. I have a thing for that.
Do you think it's gonna get timely updates?
No. We talking LG here. But it's getting LG updates. As long as it's getting security patches and stuff like that, I'm good.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I agree.
And no, Sean, Tana had not heard the story. We both had very busy days today. So I have not talked to Tana that much today. Not as usual.
I wonder how far back the chat is here from what over there is.
Oh, yeah. I pulled it up on my other phone and I noticed that it's like, if I buy a case for Santa, bring. No, Donna, I don't think that's going to happen. I think it's like a minute. I don't really think it's.
Mm-hmm.
But if I have my phone pulled up, I'll definitely see it on my phone before it ever pops up in the chat.
Yeah.
Yes, Emperor. My light comes on. It came on the way to work and told me I needed gas. When I parked my car at work, it said, hey, you got 20 miles until you empty. Thug life. I will ride it out.
Oh my gosh. I know people say that's bad, but
no, knock on wood. I've never run out of gas. And I only went down to 0 one time. But I had my brother in the car. See, I won't do that unless I have somebody in the car with me. And I have a dress on today. So I wasn't pushing no car with no dress on. So it was T-Mobile Tuesday. I was getting 15 cents off a gallon. I had to wait till Tuesday.
Yeah, no, I agree. You got to get that discount.
Mm-hmm.
All about that discount.
Do we know anyone who can get pics of a phone that's corrupted?
You mean like the LG V50s ThinQ dual screen?
Corrupted.
You mean broken?
Oh, Tech King Mike, I've gone to 0 before. And my brother said, does that say 0? We were pulling into the gas station when it said 0. We were headed to Atlanta. And I was trying to find a gas station. And I was like, there's not a gas station.
Was it Tuesday?
I already had my discount. I just needed somewhere to stop. And I was like, there's not a gas station. Yeah. So, yes. Road warrior. My car's good to me, though.
It better. I mean, life without a car now, it's like the worst thing ever.
Hey, TK, I'm not testing that theory out. He said you can go 10 to 15. Now, my dad has done it with my mom in the car. She's texted me like, the car has said we got 0 miles to empty and your dad keeps driving.
That's scary. I couldn't do it. I'd be too scared.
My nerves would be shot. My nerves were shot when we pulled up at the gas station and it said 0. I was like, oh, we made it. Oh, no. Beth said her LG G3 fell victim to the green screen of death.
Wait, LG has a green screen instead of a blue screen?
I'm thinking it's like, remember Samsung had the issue with the green line?
Yes.
And I thought maybe it was along the lines of that.
It wasn't the boot loop, maybe?
And Donna said she got the black screens. So y'all got all the
black
colors.
Screen of death? That's the brick. We just never
that's the boot loop. And I think I mentioned this on YouTube or on Twitter or something. I've had the V10, the V30, and now the 50. So I get every other iteration. And I just noticed that. It wasn't, they sucked me back in. It's like, oh, you want to try another one. And I'll keep it for a couple months. And I'm like, okay, it's time to move on. But I need a phone that's going to be at least big so I can multitask. Because this is replacing my my Huawei Mate 20X right now. So that's but it's a lot of screen. Let me pull up like Twitter or something.
Do you think it needs a pen?
Nope, no pen needed. But see, I'm not a pen person.
Really? Not even with your Mate 20X? You weren't a pen
I got
person?
the pen. I got the pen, but I don't know.
You don't use it?
Not like that.
Oh man, I live by the pen. Everything needs a pen to me. That FX Pro.
So that's
it
just the
needs a
article
pen.
about us losing our coach. But like that's the
Aw.
browser. So it's just like, yeah.
It's a lot like the X on him.
Yeah.
I'm sorry you guys lost your coach. I hope you guys get a
I'm
better
fine
one.
with that. No, see, here's the deal. The coach we have now was the runner-up for that coaching position when Ron got the position. So they were looking at him before anyway. He's a defensive coach.
Mhm.
And I went to his wedding. I have a friend that's his uncle. So
Ooh.
yeah. So I'm happy he got the position because
'Cause you're
he's a
gonna get some
native.
seats?
No, I ain't get no seats. I ain't get no seats in that game. Because it's a male friend. I'm sure his wife would be like, now.
Tell her I said no.
But yeah, he's coached. He started in Jacksonville. He was a coach with the Giants. And he was a coach with the Redskins. And then we picked him up as a defensive coach. So he's been around the NFL. I hope he gets a fair shot at, he's just the interim coach now. So maybe he'll get a fair shot next year.
Oh, so they're still looking for somebody even though that guy's taking over?
Well, you know how it is. NFL is a business. And that's what I tell people. And somebody texts me and was like, they did Ron wrong. And I was like, they could have let him finish the year. And I'm like, the owner bought the team to make money. We have a newer owner. So he's not going to put up with what the last owner put up with and be nice and say, oh, we'll keep you around. No, you got to produce or you're fired.
Wonder if he got a severance package.
Oh, he's been with us how many years? He got plenty of money.
True. Probably don't need a severance package.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we're out of articles
Tommy,
and stuff.
Norv isn't getting a job because Norv got demoted. And I know you're not a real Panther fan. I'm going to call you out on that. He ain't even the offensive coordinator no more. He's like special quarterbacks coach or something now. So he got demoted. So I'm not thinking they're going to make him a head coach.
Ooh. I know a little bit about sports.
Football is my thing. College basketball is a close second. But yeah. Love football. Watched my brother play growing up. Initially said I wanted to be a cheerleader. And then I was like, I want to play football. I want to be the first professional female football player. Yeah, that was short-lived. I played with the boys in the neighborhood, but that's about as far as it went. We did have girls in Charlotte that played with junior high school teams, so I got into volleyball.
Hey, if you're tough enough, you're tough enough, right? I'm good.
Yeah, I was a fighter.
I don't want to get hurt. There's this trend that's old that's coming back now. It's the trick with the chair where women can lift up the chair while being bent over because of their hips, but guys can't. So it's like you get in front of a wall, you like take 3 steps, and there's like a chair next to you, and you have to pick it up. You never heard of this?
No.
We used to do this in high school. We'd be like, we're women, we can pick up the chair. You guys can't because your hips are not like these. It's like a physical anatomy thing. And it's getting popular now on TikTok. And I'm like, oh, that's so old. I remember that.
Oh. Make you feel old for a little bit?
Yeah, it does. And I'm like, it's like when my kids were coming up with jokes and thinking that I didn't know about it, but I knew the joke. It's like that.
Oh, but it's just like scientifically as women, we see more colors than men. We have a running joke at work because there's a guy and he calls like different colors, like that Tiffany teal kind of color. He'll call that green. And we're like, okay, it might be like a mint green, but then he calls Carolina blue green. And I'm like, that's not green. But scientifically, women see more color than men. And we talk more than men. So Like they had to study about how many words a woman says a day and how many words a guy says. And I'm not getting into the Cam rumors, like, because even the owner was more or less like Ron would go before Cam would. And I'm not saying Cam's not going to go, but yeah, Ron went before Cam if Cam does go. So we can say shoulda, coulda, woulda, might until it happens. I ain't saying jack.
See, you just talked about two different things right there.
Yeah, I'm all over the place. It is hard. And I know a lot of the time Tana just, right, yeah. When he does that, I know he's not listening to me. But but every man does it. It's just what words they use towards you when you know they're not listening. And I'm observant enough to know the words that people say to me when they're not listening to me. So when I get certain words, I'm like, okay, he ain't listening. I'm gonna hold that thought and make him listen. I'm just kidding.
So they're calling this the chair challenge. I don't remember what it was called.
Nobody called y'all colorblind.
What?
You know, we colorblind and we can't talk.
What? No, that's not colorblind.
See, Dr. Donna said we have about 50,000 words a day and men have about 5. Which is true.
So this is the chair trick right here.
Some kind of practical joke. No, it's not a joke. Gloria, show him.
Okay, watch Daddy. You take 2 steps back from the wall.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Then you put the chair in front of you. You bend over and you put your head against the wall. Then you pick up the chair and
That's it? That's it.
that's
Yeah,
all
that's
right.
it.
Just that men
Guys
can't
can't do it.
Michael can't do it too, Michael.
Watch this. There you go. Same thing, right? 3 steps back from the wall. Chair in place. Head on the wall. Pick up the chair. Can't stand up. Cannot stand up.
Yeah.
Can't get up. What are you talking? Give me the chair. No, come on. Go ahead.
3 steps back, right?
Right. 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Put the chair there.
Okay.
Head against the wall.
Right.
Lift up the chair.
Yeah. Now straighten up.
I can't straighten up. You didn't straighten
I know.
up.
I can't.
Wow.
Yeah. So we used to play that all the time in high school. We would make fun of the boys because they couldn't pick up the chair. But yeah, like a whole bunch of like TikTokers and YouTubers are doing it. It was popular too, like around like 2010 or something like that. But I noticed that it just has spurts, like when it becomes popular, when it doesn't become unpopular. But yeah, I can pick up the chair.
Nobody said 5 words, Tana. We said 5,000.
Oh no, he's arguing with us.
No, I think Dr. Donna had posted. And
Yeah.
I do think some men can get away with 5 words a day, though. Especially like the guys that don't want to go anywhere or interact with people. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Joe.
Hey,
We're very descriptive, and that's why I love books.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want a person to talk me to death, but I love a descriptive book.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, get to the point. Get there. Yeah.
Congratulations, Jones, on being monetized on your YouTube channel.
Get that money.
Nothing but net from now on. Yeah. Here's Santa. 5K or 5 words, same thing.
Hey, Sean said that's him. Hey, some people don't like interacting with people.
Are you gonna try the chair thing?
Am I gonna try the chair thing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, of course. I'll try it like when I get to work or something. I don't know. Or when I go upstairs, I'll try it.
Let me know your results.
Oh, ridiculous myths. Scientific facts. That is crazy.
I definitely have some selective hearing. I feel it's bad to say that, but
I don't call it selective hearing. I don't want to hear it.
That's the best kind of selective
The
hearing.
worst words you can tell a person is "we need to talk." And so, and I know guys say it about women. I don't even want to hear that from a dude. We need to talk. Look, we need to talk all the time, not just when there's a problem. So
yeah.
I don't want to hear
Yeah,
those
I
words.
switched it up in the beginning of my relationship with Mr. Catwoman. I would say, "Can you do me a favor?" And then it would be like, "You need to stop doing this."
No, there's no changing a person now.
No, there isn't. There isn't. They have to be willing to change, or you just gotta deal with it.
You gotta be, yeah. You weigh your options. Be like, no person is perfect. So you say, I don't like these things, but can I tolerate these things?
Mm-hmm. But now I learned my lesson. My real favors are real favors. Hey, can you get this tech? He just bought more space for the computer because we already used that 1 gig of RAM.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The silliest thing that I had, my friends tell me I have like this problem where I have a 2-date maximum. Like within 2 days, I can tell you whether this is gonna go anywhere or not. There was one guy who his jaw would hit funny when we were eating, and I was like, "This is gonna work." Like I can hear it. I'm one of those people that has, and they had an article about this. People like certain sounds just set you off.
Yeah.
Drove me nuts. It's like, yeah, first and last.
I probably have some sounds that set me off, but no one around me does it. But I can't listen to sounds at night.
You're with me. I don't like noise. No, you can't. You can. Stop lying.
I can listen to conversations, or I can listen to like cars passing by or whatever. But I tried ASMR.
I'm great snitch on Catwoman. She keep lying.
I'm not lying. I can't listen to ASMR in the night. People are like, well, not at all. I don't like ASMR. But somebody was like, oh, you should do ASMR. It'll help you go to sleep. And then I didn't. Then I thought there was a monster in my room. So I had to turn on the lights and go to sleep with the lights on.
Y'all, let me tell you about Catwoman. There were nights I didn't get sleeping with Catwoman because she plays YouTube and miscellaneous other things all night long.
Yeah, people talking, that's fine. But
no, it's not.
Crinkly, crinkly, crinkly. I'm saying it's all right for me, not for you. But like crinkly or your mouth smacking or somebody playing with slime, I can't do that in the middle of the night. I feel like if somebody's at the foot of my bed, getting ready to kill me.
Yo, you would sleep right through that part. I woke up at one point and I was like, what is she listening to? It sounds like they're teaching another language over there. Like I'm getting up to use the bathroom. I was like, what is that? I tell you, all of my friends have the same issues. They all listen to sounds while they sleep. It drives me nuts.
My favorite sound when I go to sleep is because I lived in New York. It was ambulances and fire trucks and police cars.
So if you ever want to hear those on a regular basis, call them.
Yeah, it's just I lived in the projects for most of my life.
Simply
and I would hear it.
I love ocean waves. I like rainstorms. I like nature sounds. But I was a Girl Scout.
You know, if I listen to like like birds like coo, coo, whatever in the dark, I can't do it. But I'll listen to waves.
I have an ocean sound with coqui frogs.
Oh, yeah. From Puerto Rico?
Yeah. I love
it. Jones agrees with you. She can't stand people eating and smacking either.
It wasn't that he was smacking though. It's just like his jaw would make a sound every time he bit his food. And then people who want to present you to their family members on the first date, it's just like, yo, dude, you don't know if this is going anywhere. Oh, you're so beautiful. I'm glad Junior brought you by the house. They call you Junior? Okay.
Lori says she's going to catch the replay. Thanks. Love you, Lori. Yeah,
you can hang out with us for another 30 minutes, Lori.
Yeah.
No, not Cokie. Not
Wrong
the word you
frogs,
said.
Tana. Lori says she needs it quiet while she sleeps.
Hey, that's my kind of girl. That's me.
Yeah.
Unless it's nature sounds, like I said. Rainstorms are great.
Do you have one of those things that like does nature sounds? at
My
night? Or you just
Amazon
don't?
does.
Oh yeah, the Echo Show.
Yeah, the regular ones do too. But I had a CD. I had an alarm clock with a CD player in it, and my CD with the ocean with the Koki frogs is still in there. So.
Dr. Donna Walter said, Catwoman, you would love it here. I'm on the main highway and get sirens, truck, and etc. all day. Yo, I would sleep like a log. I would.
Tana, nobody's saying you stay in the projects. If I stayed more in the city, I would hear a lot of sirens and stuff too. You don't have to be in the projects.
Mm-hmm. He's threatening you with YouTube.
Yes.
He's gonna blast YouTube when you come over and sleep. That's fun. That's hilarious.
That's
really funny.
evil. It's evil.
Okay, official Keith IT says, when it comes to sleep, I need a box fan and smooth jazz music.
I like jazz too.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's really good for your brain too.
Yeah. Right. That's Beth, that's why I don't do sounds, because your brain doesn't sleep. It's not good for your brain.
Well, unfortunately, my brain doesn't shut off.
I know yours doesn't.
So
Listen,
I need something.
Add Catwoman in your messenger or something, because you'll get these random messages. Like, she'll wake up in the middle of the night and send you something like 2 a.m.
Yeah, but Simply Beth is right. So if you listen to recognizable sounds, it'll go into your subconscious and then it'll affect you the next day. So some people say listen to the tasks that you need to do for the next day and go to sleep, and your mind will like think about the tasks and get you prepared for it. But I actually sent my sister a video today about Doja Cat. She was being interviewed by this guy named Classical Carl. So he's like a classical music enthusiast, and he's very opposite of Doja Cat. And it's just a really funny interview. And I sent it to my sister, and she thought it was hilarious. She's like, "How did this come up?" And I was like, "YouTube just recommended it to me." Like, YouTube knows my taste sometimes. They'll just send me some stuff, and I'm like,
And sometimes they'll put some stuff in your timeline, and you're like, I didn't want to see this.
mm-hmm.
Then you fall down in that rabbit hole.
Mm-hmm.
Never to be seen
I've
again.
been falling in that YouTube rabbit hole since 2000.
Catwoman, you watch more YouTube than anybody I know.
Yeah. My separate YouTube channel from Tech Valor, I'm subscribed to so many different types of people. It's like,
my son is now addicted to Disney Plus. He comes in every day telling me something else he's watched.
oh, nice. Do you reminisce with him on stuff that he's watched?
He would say, funny you say that. He said, man, and I don't think he used the term, it took me back watching Home Alone. I said, sir, Home Alone came out when I was a teenager. So it didn't take you back anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember Home Alone.
Yeah, he's been watching the different sequences of Home Alone.
Have you been watching The Mandalorian?
I'm scared to start it because so many people are hooked on it. Because I'm a binge watcher. So it's just like, if I start watching, I'm like, I gotta wait a week. So I'm like, maybe I should just wait until they're all there. And I'm like, okay, I'll just binge watch.
You know, it's that good though. It's okay to wait a week. And then you can listen to all the YouTube reviewers talk about the show. It's the best. I love it when a show is really popular. Like
you know what?
The Mandalorian,
I'll do it Friday.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. That and Watchmen. Oh, I love watching Watchmen like the night it comes out, because on Monday I get recommended all of these reviewers talking about the show and talking about predictions and stuff like that. And they're usually really good predictions. So I have to watch it that Sunday night when it comes out.
Breaking Bad. I didn't know how much I was going to enjoy that show when I watched it. I binge watched that. Was it a weekend or a couple weekends? I watched Breaking Bad forever, I felt like. But yeah, I was depriving myself from cleaning duties to watch Breaking Bad and then Nip Tuck. Like when I got Netflix, it was the worst thing that could ever happen.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. I love Breaking Bad. And I felt so bad for the woman who played the wife of Breaking Bad in Breaking Bad, because people were so mean to her. They were like, you should have stood by your drug dealing man.
It's funny how you get so attached to a character. You know what show has had me in tears more than once and I'm addicted to it?
Which one?
911. Like, have you? Oh
no. Where is it?
Angela Bassett. Like it's all these different. You got police, fire, EMTs, and it's just like they all come from different backgrounds. You have the interracial couple. You have a gay couple. You have the guy that was addicted to sex. You have the guy who divorced his wife because she was strung out on drugs or whatever. He's taking care of the special needs child by himself, and she comes back into the picture. Like it's all kinds of craziness that goes on that show.
Okay, I'm looking it up right now. So this is a Fox show?
Yeah.
Okay. Word, I'm gonna check that out. Not like I need anything else, but I love watching stuff like that. Like it'll just like rev your mind, and it's kind of like stuff that.
And I'm
really
like, this isn't real. We're not gonna cry today. Why am I crying?
Yeah, I noticed that a lot of people. There's only 3 people that are reviewing the show C with Jason Momoa.
Well, that's because it's on Apple TV, right?
Yeah. You think I got Apple TV?
That's all
I got Apple
TV.
Yeah. But it's only 3 people that are reviewing it. So I kind of feel like I'm by myself watching this. Okay, I am by myself watching it. Next week is the last episode. And I'm just like, oh, please renew it for a second season. It's like, I think nobody's watching it because only 3 people like reviewing it. So I really hope that they renew it.
Okay, official Keith. I know I'm not alone.
Tanner said he saw Mad DeLorean. Did you? You sure you watched the right show?
Look, I am just happy that I'm not the only one that's watching the 911 show. I caught it by accident, but I'm totally locked in. Like I DVR just in case I'm gonna miss it.
Mm-hmm.
They said C is pretty legit. See, you ain't the only one watching it. Raymond watches it.
Raymond, you watch it? Yay! I really hope they have a second season.
Every time
yeah.
I was gonna say every time I see his avatar, I think about when Mike was like, "Yo, he's jacked. I'm going to the gym tomorrow."
Joan said the Apple TV is not catching on. I mean, there's nothing else there that I would rather watch. I'm in it just for the Jason Momoa.
The people who
I'm saying I don't want the season. I want them to be a season 2, but I'm not even paying for Apple TV.
Well, that's gonna be the thing. People who got it for free are gonna watch it. And then when the free parts runs out, it's like, meh.
Yeah.
So
where does one watch the show at Lethal Emperor? The Star Wars, Disney Plus. Yes. Disney
Tana, now your interesting, horrific shows.
I watched that show.
What else do you watch, Tana?
I watched that show. My Cat from Hell is very informative. And the guy's last name is Galaxy. Galax. Netflix is where my money goes 100. Yes. I would never leave Netflix.
You got to get you a squad together. Get you a squad. Somebody get the Netflix. Somebody get the Hulu. Somebody get the Disney Plus. And you can have it all.
Well, you can get Hulu with Disney Plus.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying.
Yeah. The Godfather of Harlem. I have
No, I hadn't
not heard
seen
of that
that.
one, Letha Emperor. The first time I'm hearing about it.
Yeah, I hadn't heard of that.
Donna says she already has Netflix and Hulu.
Are they paired together though?
No, like she has money
No,
going into Netflix and money going
yeah.
into Hulu. She doesn't feel like putting it into Disney Plus.
She needs the Disney Plus Hulu package.
She needs I put it in the comments. Get you some of that. And you won't have to worry about whether or not your money is in the bucket for any of these shows.
My son manages to watch movies. But look, I was just happy to find a stream where I can watch football games that ain't owned locally.
Oh,
like
yeah?
they do football, pay-per-view, boxing, MMA, like and college sports. Yeah, so cracked streams.
Wait. Crunch Stream.
Cracked.
Oh, Cracked.
Yeah.
I used to get those comics. Oh. Is Hulu good? Is it different than Netflix? There's only one good
So Lori
thing on
gave
Hulu.
Did you see where Lori said that they gave a discount on Disney Plus for the year this week?
Oh, really? Oh, that's
yeah, it was $60 for a year of Disney Plus.
Mm-hmm. That's a pretty good
wow,
deal.
that's a steal.
Hulu. I like Hulu for The Handmaid's Tale, and I don't watch anything else. Mr.
Well, that's what I was thinking.
watches...
What Simply Beth said. She says it's a lot of older shows, so you just watch those on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mr. Catwoman watches the only anime on there, which is Boruto. It's not the only anime; it's like only popular one. Boruto, and then that's it. That's it for Hulu.
Official Keith, my college squad. I'm in Carolina. I'm a Tar Heel girl.
Ooh. Had to pay $70. Awesome.
Yeah, he got his when it first started.
Yeah, that's how much Mr. Catwoman got his for 70. No, it was more than that. I can't remember. Sorry. Scratch that. I'm sure he'll probably write it in the comments or something. Let me not talk about the money aspect of it. I don't know.
Lisa, I just told you how I watch my games. And sometimes I think Lethal here, and sometimes I don't think he here. let me send you a direct link.
Replay. And then one of my other favorite shows that I like only has 5 episodes. Rick and Morty. And I'm just like, come on, man. I mean, you guys are good writers, but you got to write a little bit more. You would think that animation would be a little bit easier to make than it was back then, but it's starting to take just as long as before to produce a good show, good animated show with the voice syncing and not only the 2D animation, but then the camera work within the actual animation. I'm about to check out that website too. Kimmy, thanks for sharing.
Well, you don't do sports like that. Look, I found it. Look, I was stuck in Chicago and couldn't watch my Panthers. Like, they were the national game of the week, but they didn't put them on in Chicago for some odd reason. So,
what?
Yeah. Oh, you love our football coach? What's your team, Beth? Oh, So Raymond gave you another suggestion for a show that's on Apple TV that you don't have that you're watching anyway.
The Servant. You know, just because you like C, that means you have good taste. I'm gonna check it out. The Servant. It's probably not pronounced that way. Forgive me.
Okay. I'm not gonna act like I'm fronting. Are you talking about Kentucky or Kansas? You say KU.
Oh, it's made by M. Night Shyamalan.
The what? The what?
The Servant is made by M. Night Shyamalan.
Where is that? Oh, you
I'm
looked
looking
it
on
up.
Google.
You and this Google. I did watch that Wilder fight the other week. That was on pay-per-view, and I watched it on the app I just posted for y'all. So I didn't go pay nobody to sit in no bar and watch no pay-per-view fight. I watched it in the comfort of my own home on my TV through my Mac Mini.
Is there a cover charge to watch
Yeah.
pay-per-view shows at bars?
Yeah.
How much is it usually?
It just varies. Like if it's a very pricey fight, they can charge up to $20. But some places will charge you, and that money can go towards food and drinks. So it just varies.
But ain't pay-per-view fights like $50?
No, sometimes they're over 100. It just depends on what's going on.
Okay, you got me.
Yeah, some of them $50 back in the day, maybe. A lot of times now, 70 something, 100 something. I don't pay for you, so I don't know, but I know it's up there.
Oh, I forgot. I wanted it to show my Catwoman that I bought myself. Look at this Catwoman I bought myself. She's so cute.
How much was she?
She was like $8.
I need her to get some more booty.
She's meant to be chewed on. She's supposed to be a chew toy for cats.
She ain't even chewy if she that flat though. Hey, I'm with Joan on this one. Everybody else gonna have to fall back. Look, I remember watching. What was the name of that show? You had the basketball player, and he wasn't called Jesus, he was called Jesus. What movie was that? Somebody in the chat's gonna tell me.
Tanner just said my cat farts.
It farts? Oh,
my cat will be.
He farts. But what movie was that? They had a line in that movie that cracked me up because we're here in North Carolina. It's like, yeah, like down in North Carolina where there's a basketball court, even at every trailer park or something they said, and everybody booed in the movie theater. But we did grow up with a basketball goal in our backyard. Like that's the thing. Like everybody had one because that's how it was. Everybody wanted to be like Mike.
Have you ever been to a drive-in movie theater?
Yes, I have.
I want to go. I've never been to one.
We still have one in Cramerton, North Carolina, which is right outside of Charlotte. It's right near Christmastown, USA, where we go see the Christmas lights. So it's down the road about 30 miles.
Maybe I need to tell Mr. Cowan we need to go to North Carolina to go to the drive-in movie theater.
Y'all might have invented it, but it was perfected here in North Carolina.
Ooh, shots.
Thanks for the He Got Game, y'all. That was going to bother me until somebody said it. But yeah. Hey, Lethal, thanks for listening. And not saying, yeah, right. Uh-huh.
He said I was listening that time. Oh my God, you guys are so funny.
Well, see, growing up with the drive-in, it was just kind of nice, you know. They had the concession stand, so you get out the car and go to the concession stand. And like, if you had a truck or something, you know, the kids would get in the back of the truck and watch the movie. or the whole family would get in the back of the truck and watch the movie. But it had to be warm. You didn't go to drive-ins when it was cold.
Oh,
But
no.
they sold all kinds of greatness at the concession stand. And of course, if you had teenagers and stuff, they'd be making out and stuff. But that was like, I was young then, so that wasn't my thing. Like, I was enjoying the movie, and it's on the big screen, and all the cars are out there. So, oh, Apple Monster. What he says he remembers North Carolina is beautiful. He misses it.
Mm-hmm.
North Carolina is beautiful. We have Carolina blue skies here.
Is there anything that you're looking forward to in 2020?
I don't know. I feel like I got irons in the fire right now and don't know what's really, because there's parts of me that, like, my son is graduating 2020. So I look forward to that. But also it's just like, for the longest, I feel like that's been the part of my life that kind of, we were both holding it down. Like, yeah, we got to stay here and get things finished. And so it's parts of me that's just like, it's a time for me to change up things, because my job kind of coordinated with him being in school and me and being able to take off whenever I needed to. Whereas if he's not in school and he's working and stuff now, why should I be glued to the office that I've been glued to for the past 18 years? It's not really paying me that much money.
Yeah. Got to do you, baby boo.
Yeah. So I feel like there might be changes like that in my life. So I kind of look forward, and I look forward to him graduating. And I'm going to be a hot mess. I can already tell you that, because you have this dim outlook. You're not a dim outlook on life, but what was told, like where he was going to be at as a person, and never be able to function beyond this and that, and where he actually is today. So he's going to walk across the stage and get a diploma and not a certificate. My sister gets a certificate of completion because she's not going to be able to hold a conversation with you. My son's going to get a diploma. I have a cousin that didn't even, and she's normal, and she didn't even finish and get her diploma. So I will be a hot mess at graduation in June. So.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah. Tears come to my eyes just thinking about it. It's that kind of wonderful for me.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to Jordan Peele's next movie next year. He hit a home run with Get Out, and then he did awesome with Us. So I'm really looking forward to the next movie that he's going to do, because it's just very thought-provoking. I don't like scary movies. I do not.
I love them.
But I will watch a Jordan Peele movie.
Give me all the scary.
You can take it.
I don't like a lot of sappy movies, but I love P.S. I Love You, which is probably the worst movie you could love as a sappy movie, because it's like torture. Like, this man is dead and she's still reading letters from him. And it's just like, I never wanted the movie to end because I never wanted her to stop getting letters. So another movie that is just like, pull me off the floor. She's heartbroken. It sucks.
Yeah. I even cried in Frozen too. So I'm a crier.
I'm not typically, but yeah, when I was pregnant with my son, I cried for everything. A Goofy movie made me cry when I was pregnant with my son. So hormones.
One thing I recommend is, when you're pregnant, don't watch Maury.
Why? If you know who your baby daddy is, you shouldn't have no issues watching Maury.
No, because you become like a psychic and you can tell who is the father and who is not. I was like right every single time. I was scaring myself. So if you don't want to freak yourself out while you're pregnant, don't watch Maury.
Hey, Carl Gray. Welcome, Ray. You all late?
It's okay. You can watch the replay.
And Donna, pay Tana no attention. He plays around a lot. And how do you know he's referencing me?
I hope he's referencing you. Hope he's not referencing anybody else. 10 is so funny.
Oh, this is it.
Oh yeah, I cried too. Oh man.
Oh, we talking about tearjerkers now?
Mm-hmm.
The last thing that made me cry was that 911, boy. You get addicted to those characters. And I'm not saying they kill the characters off, but man, them people work hard. And it's just like, if you work in that field, it's got to be hell on you, like as a person, to lose somebody.
Yeah. It's got to be the hardest part about it. Perspective tech. I was shocked by what you put on Twitter.
I'm working on perspective tech.
Okay.
I really think he has something special. Like, how many people do you see on YouTube with the whole family involved?
Yeah, it was so
That's
cute.
I enjoy every one of those streams, every one of them. And that's not me fluffing. That's me saying, you know, I didn't get to finish one. I came back to it because I was like, we got the prospective kid on here. Like, all we need is a nickname for the wife.
Yeah, right.
I like Hen. What's my boy with my boy with the special needs kids? Of course, he has a special place with me. Because it's not, and I'm not saying there's a lot of guys that don't take care of their kids, but I grew up with a friend that took care of his daughter because the woman walked out. It's just something about those kind of guys that end up with the kid, and it's nothing. Like, he don't look for people to praise him for it or nothing. And that kid comes first to him, even above work. So when he was lost in that flood and they cut it off on the, you know, they leave you hanging. His kid was lost in a flood. And I said, I cannot go the next week without knowing this boy is okay. They found his glasses floating in the water.
Oh, no.
I was done.
Yo, I would have been choking. I couldn't do it.
Oh, gosh. Oh, I got a video to watch when we get over here. The Tech Leaks just put out a video about the Mate 30 Pro. Is it worth it without Google Play services?
Oh, my gosh. That's going to be so bomb.
So I recommend y'all watch this after you finish this stream, too. Especially if you like imports like I do. Imports get a bad name. You can get some really cheap devices with all the bells and whistles.
Imports are importante too.
Yes, they are. I think they keep the competition up here. But I do feel like the States is so far behind. Like, people get excited about features I've had. And it's just like, yeah.
The United States is far behind with a lot of tech. But one tech they're not far behind on is the military tech.
And spying.
Yeah. Surveillance, military, they got that on lock. Ain't nobody got it better on them with that. Maybe give us a little bit of commercial tech over here.
Oh, The Resident. I have seen commercials for The Resident. Have you seen? Oh, you don't watch TV. She don't watch TV.
I see commercials. It's like
she sees commercials
Anatomy.
on YouTube. That's where she sees her commercials.
Yeah. It's like Grey's Anatomy, but instead of doctors, it's residents. But when they become doctors, is it still going to be called the resident? Huh? Think about that one.
Hey, Ray. I said when I said Ray that me Max too. He was like, "This is nice, and it takes good pictures." I was like, "Yeah," and it was like $100 phone. That's when I got into my big phones, but those just aren't powerful like the Huawei one.
Yeah.
Samsung is bringing the 108 megapixel. Yeah, you're right.
We'll see.
Oh, so no, it's funny she brought that up. Samsung is announcing their A line. What date was that? Is it December 12th?
I don't know.
Tana, when are they announcing the A line? It's on GSM Arena. But yeah.
The A1 line, like the A1 sauce?
The A line, like all the A's.
I know, but it's gonna have a 1 in front of it. I mean, at the end of it, so it's an A1 line.
You're so silly.
They're bringing the sauce to the mid-rangers.
No, Legal Emperor. You can get systems that have the global. I'll buy global phones. You don't have to buy the Chinese. If you buy the global phone, you don't have to worry about language. You just select English because it's going to be an option. If you buy the Chinese variant, then yeah, you need a Huawei with Translate. And so you can put Google Play services and all that crap on it. Don't get the Chinese version. Just get the international or a global ROM. Or, it comes installed. So they sell a variant that's global and they sell a variant that's Chinese. A-line, some of them are here already, Donna.
I want to get back into ROMs and rooting and stuff like that. It was so much fun.
I hate you.
You are not colorblind, Tana.
See, his picture's black and white. He's colorblind. Oh, I'm gonna stop.
At least he has the pink around him, that we're giving him with the avatar.
You said pink.
Yeah, or the pink around his avatar.
You see pink?
Are you colorblind?
I guess I am. I see black and white and gray. I don't really see any pink.
No, there's a pink around his comment because we're highlighting it.
Oh no, I have my Chrome is all dark. So yeah, I don't see any colors.
You can't see?
Now I can see it because I turned it off. I can switch it on and off, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But when I make it all black, it's all black, literally. I have to take a picture of my screen so you can see what that looks like.
Yeah, you do, because I was so confused.
He was like, pink. Around his comment. I was like, I don't see no pink. Let me take a picture of that. Put somebody's comment up there. Yeah, I like dark mode on everything. So like even my PC at work is all darked out.
But even colors are black and white, grayed out, grayscale. Wow, so you like grayscale and dark mode.
Black is my favorite color.
No wonder you get like 2-day battery.
Oh, no. Like pictures, if I'm looking, we're in color.
Uh-huh.
And people's avatars are in color. But Tana's avatar is in black and white. I thought.
That is very weird.
Ray's is in color. Did you get that?
Oh. Oh, wow. That is very different. Very, very different. That's probably why it didn't work for you.
Oh, it's been like that for weeks. No, that ain't something I just did. My computer's been like that since I got this. This is my Huawei laptop. Donna, yes, you are green. Oh, I can't tell you if all of them are coming, Donna. I hope more of them come. Didn't the A70 come? I think a couple people said A70.
70, the 50.
I imported my 80. Yeah, so I know what she means. But A70 is a pretty good phone. Yeah, we need more. But they don't want to keep people from buying a Note. That's why they don't want the big boys to come over.
They only give it to the people.
Because would you truly buy a Note if you can get the same specs on the phone as half the price?
Yeah. And
oh, but I need the pen. I need the plastic pen that I can break if I touch it too hard.
Oh, woo. So it's 9:04. We should wrap it up. Thank you, everybody, for coming by and hanging out with us. Hope you guys had a great time. I had a great time with y'all.
I had a blast with y'all too.
Don't forget to go and follow Alexis on Twitter, and then also on her Anchor page so that when she comes out with her podcast on the 6th, you'll be ready to watch it, y'all. Okay?
No, Donna, you can get that 870 in stores. I think Sprint has it.
Yeah, the 870. Yep, it's here.
So I think that's
all right,
the
you
time
guys.
Go ahead.
I'm Catwoman.
And I'm Gadget Goddess. And we are
your homegirls of tech.
Here on the Gadget Chats podcast. See y'all soon, or see you tomorrow, or see you next week.
Ta-ta!